Lovely, so I thought I'd do an extended on the collective energy for today, which is, what's the date? It's in the description. Today's energy was the lovers, both entwined, covered with flowers. This oozes romance and love, but it's not just about romance and love, it's about the relationship we have with ourselves as well. So we can treat ourselves romantically, and it's the divine masculine, the divine feminine working in harmony with each other. It's inner child work, taking care of those needs that possibly weren't met when we were children. Such a beautiful energy and card. Flourish came up with it. And this is shining a light on any corners which may be shrouded in confusion, delusion, things that we're unsure of, bringing it to light. In order to do that, we have to be authentic and honest with ourselves about what it is that we want, and putting that in place to make sure that when we are manifesting, whether that be a relationship or that we're clear to the universe what it is that we're actually looking for. And again, she's just, gliding through, no cares in the world, looking down. The other card that came out was inner child. So this tells me that there is inner child work to do, but it also tells us to be playful. Those dreams and wishes that we had as children, need to come into our adult life and invoke more play, make it fun rather than serious all the time. Let me read the card. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but be safe. So yeah, that falling out with these tells me that there is definitely inner child work to do with the lovers. I mean, society has a fixed sort of program on what we should expect in relationships. A lot of marriage and all the structures that have been formed, but ideally, it's down to us individually what kind of relationships that we want to form in this. It doesn't necessarily mean getting married, moving in with each other and having children. Those structures are collapsing as we move into a new way of being. This is also represents soulmates and unions, but seek seclusion. Now this one kind of, I love the card. Seek seclusion. It talks about having time out, away. But I get this feeling with this card and all the others surrounding it that what the person or, the energy is of seeking seclusion in, knowing exactly what it is that you want, sort of seclusion. She sat away from everybody else, and Prince, or whoever he is, Knight, is on a horse, and it's just them two. And I feel that with this card, that's what it's. I just want to be the only one, if you like, and maybe there is, you know, healing, inner child healing to go along with that. But sometimes we need to seek seclusion just to get clear what it is that we actually want from relationships, if this energy is to do with the lovers. So we're going to delve a bit deeper into this. I'm going to ask for some, I've got some other cards. No, I'm going to stick with, I'm going to ask for some magical messages from the fairies. Let's have a look. See if you can give us a bit more on the lovers, flourish, inner child, and seek seclusion. See what else we can get with this energy. Healing. So again, yeah, we had this yesterday, but it's all to do with healing. Healing those inner child wounds. I don't know if you can see that, but there's this beautiful light around the baby up in the air. And this healer here is drawing down light. And it's being passed on to whoever this is. But it needs to be asked for. It needs to be shone a light on, shall we say. So there's definitely inner child healing that's available at the moment with regards to, and the purple represents the mind space, third eye, inner peace. See if we get anything else. Give us something on seek seclusion. See what comes out for seek seclusion. What kind of seclusion is that? Because it's not isolation. Seclusion is kind of, I feel like just the one. Obviously it's time away. Be yourself. How lovely. So this is what I asked for. Seek seclusion. Be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. So that is, you know, kind of what it's saying is just carry on being you. What a beautiful card. This symbolises the third eye, the crown chakra, and the light up the top. I love the fact that this tree urchin is blowing his horn, and it's a full moon as well. It's almost like a calling to take seclusion, to go within, and to find yourself, be yourself. Well, she's asleep in the grass there. I love these cards so much. So that clarifies that. Let's see if we can, I'm going to use the fairy oracle cards, see if we can get anything more on the lovers. Like I say, the lovers can be a romantic situation, or it can just be balancing the masculine and feminine child, and masculine and feminine energies, but also inner child work of the masculine and feminine energies in order to create a balance of a union within, then attracts a union outside of ourselves. Fairy spotting. I don't think I've had this card before. How gorgeous is that? So this is all to do with working with the third eye. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing, and I can actually clarify that. And again, the purple representing the peace of mind. This is all third eye chakra, but it is about believing in the miracles, believing that, you know, they look very similar, don't they? Believing that this kind of union is possible. And it can't be based on anything but trust. Trust in yourself. All of it has to do with believing in oneself. And then that is what we emanate into the world, that attracts to us the right kind of partnerships, whether it be business, work, romantic, but it's having that belief. And it's not seeing it first, believing in it first, and then seeing it after. I'm going to go back to, oh, sorry, camera wobble. I'm going to go back to the tarot, the fairy oracle tarot, and see if there's any more we can get on this. Again, it's third eye. It's I get a real strong feeling that, you know, manifesting is in the works here. You know, visualizing, believing in that dreams do come true. See if anything wants to fall. The Knave of Pentacles. This is a gift coming forward. New beginnings. She's just taken a little bite. But this is a gift. Possibly business-wise. But a hidden gift that's coming to light. Very new beginning. Knave of Pentacles. Let's just pop her there a minute, see if we can get anything else. I love that fairy spotting. The bottom of the deck here was abundance. Abundance comes in many forms, though. Like I say, the Knave of Pentacles is often somebody offering a gift, coming forward with an opportunity, business opportunity or otherwise. But that normally happens when we've done the inner work, completed a cycle or phase, if you like. Anything else for the lovers? Got two here. 10 of Wands, so that's heavy burdens being put down. Something, I love the way that the dragon is like, I can't carry it anymore. I'm just going to lie down and have a rest. Carrying too much. Putting the burdens down. Enough is enough. What came out with that? The Two of Pentacles. So there's a choice to be made here. Juggling two ideas. Coming up with You know, again, decisions to be made. A lot of pentacles around this, but this could be decisions to be made with the lovers. There might be two. There might be two options, two ways of doing things. I shall put that there. I'm going to move on now to Whispers of Healing. Receive healing again. So there's definitely healing coming in regarding the lover's energy, romantic energy, and believing. But you have to be open to receiving. What a beautiful card. Number 1 as well. She's in her bed again. It's the inner child that's receiving the healing here. And vibration. So in doing the work, you lift your vibration. At the end of the day, we are just vibration. Once you strip everything back. So it may be a time to seek seclusion, to go through this healing process and to raise our vibration in order to attract. We have to, you know, put down the burdens, and sometimes the burdens are what society expects of us. Oh, by this age you're supposed to have done this and be here and own that, you know. It can be heavy having those high expectations on yourself. I love her. So yeah, she's definitely, she's flying on a bat above the world. She's got a moth there, which represents the light. Moths are only attracted to light. And she's got a wand in her hand, so she's ready to manifest what it is that she wants. Bottom of the deck, reawaken. So there's something definitely going on with this healing of the inner child. You know, and it's when we were children that we had this real strong belief. Let me just swap hands there. This real strong belief in fairies. What is it that made that go? People saying they don't exist. So it's harnessing that inner child belief, receiving healing for that. To be reawakened into a new world. There is a new world, you know, that seeing, it's believing that creates the seeing. And bottom of the deck here. Don't worry, it's all working out beautifully. Everything's okay. So that's the message for today. Everything's okay. Love you lots.